Hi everyone, it's Margaret, and today I'm doing a look that's inspired by the actress Emily Blunt. And I love her. She's a great, great actress and really, really pretty. And I heard that she just had a baby, which is really cool. But I know that she has this really cool movie coming out with Tom Cruise called Edge of Tomorrow. And so she's been doing a lot of PR press, and I really want to do an inspiration look on her because I just love her. Even when she was in Devil Wears Prada, and she's done so many different films, but she just has a really cool everyday girl look to her, but she's still glamorous and pretty. And I noticed like a lot of her pictures that I've seen in her press, it's just she wears her makeup so pretty and so simple at the same time, and yet so classic. So I'm paying homage to her. So here I'm obviously focusing on the foundation, and I'm just doing a really clean matte um, coverage, and I'm using a silicone base, and I'm just giving it a nice, clean, just natural coverage, but at the same time a very nice soft glow to the face, even though it's more matte. I want it to have that natural, you know, feel to it. And my model here, Sylvia, she's very beautiful, and she has much more olive skin than Emily Blunt, but the application itself is going to definitely be universal, whether you're dark skin, light skin, whatever. I think it's just a classic look. So now that you once you do the foundation, then you want to set it, and I'm setting the foundation with my complexion brush, my complexion powder brush. It's just making everything even tone. So here I'm taking my kind of yellow pearlized highlighting powder. I like using more of the yellow tone rather than the blue tone because it goes into the skin tone really well. And I'm putting some fallout powder here, so when I do the main shadow, if it falls onto the skin, I could just brush it right off. And I'm taking this like very, very natural contour colors, skin contourish color eyeshadow. And I'm just going to go right on the lid and just go all over the lid, all throughout the half moon of the lid. And as you can see, I'm just giving it a nice, just real nice application of it. And then what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to definitely blend it all together because I want everything to be very, just see how right now I'm taking my blending brush and I'm just going to make sure it melds together. Even though we're using the light and the darker color, I just want it to all have one pull through together, not have any kind of separation. And with my shadows and light technique, it really works well because the light pulls out and the dark pulls in. So now I'm taking my shadow that I used and just kind of giving it a little bit more, just to give it a nice clean coverage. And then I'm going to go over again with my highlighting powder and then just keep building. And I think that's really important because this is, even though we're using really natural tones, you still want to make this, well, the way I'm doing it, I'm doing more red carpet worthy application. But if you want to do it like every day or you want to go out somewhere, then definitely you can go a little bit less. But this is definitely if you want to go to a club or just go somewhere with a little bit of a nicer event. So now I'm taking my straight edge brush and I'm taking a very dark brown shadow and I'm just going along the lash line. So see how I am just rimming the eyes? And that's really what you want to do, is you just want to just rim it. And you could use a pencil, but I'm just going to go ahead and use, the shadow because it's got a little bit more softer feel to it. So I'm taking my contour powder and I'm just going to go right along the lower lash and the upper lash along the dark brown that I used. So now I'm going to brush off the fallout powder and just blend everything and soften everything. So I'm taking now a dark brown powder and just really going over the brows and just really giving it a nice natural shape. And I don't want to go too dark, but definitely I want to create a nice expression. And Emily Blunt has such great brows, and she's got a really beautiful arch to it. So I'm taking that and just really going with Sylvia's natural arch. So as you see, I am putting the contour color as a blush because I really want everything to just have a really natural feel to it. And Emily Blunt doesn't wear a lot of color, but she definitely plays with her natural tones. So I'm going to take the highlighting powder now and go right out on top of the cheekbones, and just to give them a nice little glow and lift, and right up on the chin and the temple and the forehead and the bridge of the nose. And it just creates just a nice glow and highlight with the contour color cheek. And so definitely this is a nice thing. So I'm taking my blending brush and just blending it all in. Look how pretty that's all starting to look. And if you really like my techniques, please go to www.mkcbeautyacademy.com. I have online training, which is amazing. You can take the individual classes or the programs for the certification. And or you could also take private training with me, or you could do a blended training. But definitely check it out if you are into doing makeup on yourself or wanting to become a pro. Definitely check it out, www.mkcbeautyacademy.com. So now here what I'm doing is I'm putting a really good coating of black mascara, and just really making sure that the eyes have a nice support with the mascara. Now Sylvia's eyes was starting to tear up, so I'm just kind of cleaning that up. And now I'm going to go on the bottom and just really coat each lash, because that really will add more payout to this look. It's a nice natural glamour look, but it's just so pretty. Now here's the color of the lip. It's a bright, just kind of poppy red. Uh, it has a little bit of like a coral pink to it, but it's more of a poppy red. And this is such a great look that I believe it's being worn a lot right now. But when I look at this color, I definitely think about Emily Blunt, because she really loves these coral red type lipsticks with her natural makeup, and I just love it. So really, you don't have to go with this exact color, but try something different and try something with a pop of color. I still feel that this is very soft, and it's such a great color for spring and summer. And because, everything else looks so natural that it just draws attention to the lips, it's such a nice pairing, and it really gives a little bit more of an oomph to this look that I think that really needs it. And so there you have it. So here is my inspired look of Emily Blunt. I hope you guys try it out. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Stay tuned. I have a lot more coming on, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.